Hello.
Hello, my name's Brittany. I'll be your nurse today. What's your name?
Elena.
How old are you?
12.
Okay, so you're here for a general survey and we're going to do an assessment of your head and neck. First, I'm going to ask you a couple questions. Can you tell me what day of the week it is?
Sunday.
Okay, can you tell me who the current president is?
Joe Biden.
Okay, great. So do you have access to 3 meals a day?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Your BMI was showing perfect for your height and weight, so that's good. I'm going to take a look at your posture. You look like you're sitting up straight. Do you have any issues with your back?
No.
Okay, and when you walked in, I didn't notice any limps or anything like that. So do you use a cane or a walker?
No.
Okay, great. So your mobility's great. Can you tell me how you usually feel?
Happy?
Okay, happy, that's great. Is English your first language?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So now we're gonna move on to the assessment part. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna touch your cranium and I'm just feeling for any lumps or bumps. I don't feel anything. Your hair color is brown. I don't see any infestations, so that's good. You have good hygiene. I can tell. You take care of yourself. Okay. Can you look up at me? Okay, so I'm gonna look at your throat and I'm just looking at your trachea. It's midline. I don't see any pulsations. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna look at your eyebrows. They are symmetrical. Your eyes are symmetrical. Okay, can you close your eyes? Okay, your eyelids look fine. I don't see any redness, swelling, or drainage. Can you open your eyes? Your eyes are symmetrical, so they look great. Okay, your nose is symmetrical, no redness, swelling, drainage. Your lips are pink with no lesions or drooping, so that's great. Your ears are symmetrical with no redness, swelling, or draining. Okay, that's great. Let's see. Okay, you look great. So now I'm gonna look a little closer at your eyes. Is that okay? All right, so I'm gonna shine this light. I just need you to look ahead. Look at me, okay? Okay. And on the other side. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna hold my light up and I need you to look at it. Look at the wall and look back at the light. Okay, so pupils are equal, round, reactive to light, and accommodation. So that is excellent. All right, so now I'm going to palpate, okay? So I'm going to palpate your sinuses right there, okay? So here's your frontal and your maxillary, okay? All right. So now I'm going to palpate your lymph nodes. Sound good? Okay. So right here, we have your preauricular. Okay. And then we have post-auricular. You come to the back. Come see from the back. And then turn so you can see. Okay. Okay. So then I'm going to do right here your jugulodigastric, right here. Okay. Got it? Okay. Your submandibular, right here. Okay. And then your submental. Okay. So now I'm going to do your posterior cervical. Got it? Come down. Okay. So posterior cervical is right here. Okay. And then right here, we have your deep cervical chain. Okay. And then in the front, your superficial cervical. Okay. And then back in the back, we have the occipital. Go down. Okay. Okay. All right, come back up. Okay, so right here, I'm gonna have you do your shoulders up. Okay, this is your supraclavicular, and do your shoulders down. Good job. And then I'm gonna do your thyroid, okay? So I'm gonna come behind you. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Can you turn your head to the side and swallow? Turn your head to the other side and swallow. Okay, that completes my assessment. Thank you for being my patient.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'm doing a verbal documentation over a 12-year-old female. She was here for a general survey and an assessment of her head and neck. The patient was AAO times 3. She stated that she has access to 3 meals a day. Her BMI was appropriate for her height and weight. Her posture, whenever she came in and sat down, she was straight. Her mobility was steady and straight, and she denied the use of walker or canes. I asked her how she usually feels, and she said she usually feels happy, and her first language is English. I began my assessment by looking at her cranium. Her cranium was normal cephalic. I didn't notice any lumps or bumps. Her scalp was clean. There was no dandruff, no infestations of any kind. I viewed her neck, and I looked to see that the trachea was midline. I also didn't notice any pulsations. Whenever I went back up and I viewed her eyes were symmetrical. Her eyelashes and eyelids showed no redness or swelling. Her nose is symmetrical with no discharge, redness, or swelling. Her ears are symmetrical with no discharge, redness, or swelling. Her lips were pink with no drooping, no lesions noted. I went ahead and I palpated all 10 lymph nodes, and there were no tenderness. Whenever I checked her eyes, they were equal, round, reactive to light, and accommodation. I went ahead and whenever I palpated her sinuses, frontal and maxillary, there was no tenderness. And for her thyroid, after I palpated it, I didn't feel any nodules, there was no tenderness, and that was it.